Hi, John Woodson here, and this is video number 4 of 4 in our series describing the parts of a utility or non-provisional patent. And here we are talking about the final section, which is the claims. So I've been alluding to the claims all throughout the other videos, and again, that's because they really are the heart and soul of the patent application. This is the part of the patent that defines what it is the government is giving you a monopoly on for a limited time. And so it's the part that receives the most scrutiny, and it's the part that has the most requirements and regulations around them that the examiners spend the most time dealing with. So it's very important that the whole rest of the application not enable, but that they support these claims and help fully describe what's going on with these claims so it's clear to the reader and the examiner what the scope of your patent protection is. As we mentioned before, you can have many different claimed embodiments. You can claim the invention from many different angles, so to speak. And here you see we have an independent claim, meaning it stands alone all by itself. That is claim 1, which is directed to a mobile wireless communications device. So that's a device claim. So that independent claim is the first type of claim. And then you see we have several abbreviated claims that follow that, which we call dependent claims. And they're dependent because they don't stand on their own. They have to refer back to all of the structure in claim 1. So this claim, claim 2, depends from claim 1. Another way to think of this is it could be written as its own standalone independent claim where you just block copied everything from claim 1 and then added all the rest of this stuff onto it. But this is an easier and more shorthand way to write it, which is the preferred way to do it. So we have these dependent claims that hang off of the independent claims in the application. You'll see our next independent claim is claim 10, which is directed to a method for operating a mobile wireless communications device. And then we also have one final independent claim, which is claim 15, directed to a computer readable medium. As I mentioned in a prior video, that is the way in the patent world we claim software. The way the patent office thinks of it is software or computer instructions per se are not patentable subject matter. However, if you claim a memory with those instructions on them, then the patent office considers that to be physical structure, which is patentable or patent eligible, I should say. So that's why we have this mouthful of a claim preamble which recites a computer readable medium for a mobile wireless communications device which has computer readable instructions or computer executable instructions for causing the mobile wireless device to perform steps comprising blah 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 blah. So a mouthful, but that's how we have to do it in the patent office. Anyway, there are many rules regarding how patent claims have to be drafted, the wording you can use, and it is pretty complicated, and that's why you have a patent attorney like us who helps you out through this process. But the important thing to note about patent claims is that you want to write them as broadly as you are able to in view of the prior art of which you are aware. So you want to draft broad claims that would cover many potential infringers and in accused devices. However, you don't want to write the claims so broad that it would cover technology that's already out there. And that's what the patent examination process is all about. The examiner will do his or her own search of technology that's already described in other patent applications, patent publications, issued patents, as well as non-patent literature to get a feel for what's already been done and what's gone before you. And then the examiner will compare that to the claims of your application and tell you if he thinks your claims are too broad, in that the claims would read on that the prior art that's already out there, either in an anticipatory sense, that is one single reference. Your claims would read on one single reference and therefore are anticipated under Section 102 of the patent statute, or that your claim would be obvious in view of a combination of multiple prior art references, which is covered in Section 103 of the patent statute. Anyway, there's quite a bit that goes into the claims, and that's what we spend a great deal of time on when we start an application, to make sure that everything is right, and then the rest of the application flows right from that. So there's a lot that goes into drafting a patent application. I hope you can see from just this short overview that there's quite a bit of work and detail that goes into the process, but when done well, it can create a very valuable piece of property for your small business. And if you have more questions, please feel free to contact us and ask. Thanks for watching.